Hello friends, I just wanted to welcome you to the show tonight and say I know it's about time that I finally provided that video with the VOX SUPER-BEETLE amp. I finally got it together, well, the time to be able to put together. So what I did was I went ahead and I just kind of played through just a little bit, some simple stuff to give you some samples in the room sound. I hope you enjoy it. It was a lot of fun, so stay tuned and you'll see me do my makeshift kind of review with the best of the equipment that I have, which is mainly a phone in a little room with a little bit of light. Big sound in there though. You might want to turn your volume down even though it is recorded from a phone. It's great to see you guys all. Much love to you, and I will see you soon. Peace. Okay, here it is, set up right here next to Rue. He's in his little cage, and once I start playing, you'll probably hear him bark and run around. This is it, guys, the VOX SUPER-BEETLE. Very impressive tones. There's some things about this that I really love. And to be honest with you, I don't think Cody actually played this very much either. So the speaker's not really even worn in yet. I can almost guarantee you it's not. Let me go ahead and tell you what it does have, okay? This has a... we'll start with this little guy right here on the front first, then we'll go to the back. Okay, it's got a volume knob here. I love it. It's little chicken beak knobs or whatever you want to call them. And reverb here. See, volume, reverb. This is your little standby, and if I'll turn that on real quick, you'll see a cute little blue light. Bam. Reverb, tremolo. We'll get back to that in a minute. Bass, treble, and then the gain. Okay, then your input right here. Then on the back, I'm going to pick this up and get a little closer with air and extra dry. Who remembers that? Okay, alright, see if you can see that. So this is the back right here if you want to pause it and get a little view of it. Because it's tied in here and I don't have much space. Let me see if I can't move that a little bit more. Hold on just a minute. Let's, there we go. Okay. Get in there a little closer and see if I can read it. I'm trying to read it through the phone, but that's going to be hard to do. So you got 4, 8, or 16 ohms, because this head alone, guys, will pretty much play through any kind of cab. So keep that in mind. You know, cabinets make a huge difference in how your amp's going to sound, your guitar and all that. To me, more so than pickups and stuff. Pickups mainly, I think, your output and feel like like attack and stuff. You know, you've got speaker out and you've got 2 of them, so you could put in 2. You can run this thing through 2 different little cabs, right? Pretty cool. I wonder if you could go through a cab and go direct too. I'm not quite sure how that would work. You got your line out also. You can go direct to your PC with it, which I could have tried that, but not right now, guys. Don't hold me to that. And then you've got this eco on and eco off. Not quite sure what that is. I think that could be the 25 watt and then to the 50 watt, something like that, because I think this is a 50 watt hit. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure. I'll leave it on the screen. But anyway, yeah, this thing is pretty darn loud though. So yeah, it does have that. I can't believe I don't remember that. I had it in my head earlier, you know, but it's been a while since I made this. So this is the back of it. Yeah, right there, that's all of that. And then now let me show you this little speaker real quick. It's going to be kind of upside down because of the way I'm sitting. I don't have much space back here right now because of all the stuff that I have in this little area. But it's better than the camper, right? So I'm going to turn this thing around so you guys can see it there. There you go. So, this is actually, guys, custom designed by Celestion for VOX. Little 8 ohm. 50 watt. It's called the G10R. That's the model. Some people say they could put a different speaker in here or whatever. My thing would be, I wouldn't do that. I mean, you could, right? But what I would do is, I mean, I really like the sound of this amp because the speaker alone sounds good, right? But another thing is, you can go through another cabinet. You know, if you got one of them big old Marshall cabinets, I don't see why you couldn't use one of those too. Whatever, right? Or Harley Benton makes that pretty cool greenback thing that costs less to buy the amp than it is just to buy the speakers I saw on that Spectre Sound Studio video. So anyway, I'm rambling at this point. Let's go ahead and get some sound going here, guys. Also, this is very important that I mention. This is NuTube technology, some Japanese company or whatever. Can't remember for sure. Came up with that technology back in the day. A lot of people have been using it. So yeah, VOX is using it. A lot of people. So it's actually a legit tube. It's just very tiny, and it runs and acts and reacts just like a tube. So I don't have that much experience with a tube amp. Maybe once or twice from when I started playing guitar. Once was another VOX, a little AC10. No, it was an AC15 that I played in a music store. And this, honestly, has that same kind of like, it's like a thump to it. You can feel it when you play. That's kind of what it is. But anyway, so what we're going to do, guys, is before I plug the guitar in, I'm going to turn that on. I'm going to turn the gain down, okay? Because we want to play clean first. I'm going to leave the treble almost straight up and the bass down just a little bit because this is kind of bassy. I wonder if I should put this on flat because I played it a little earlier. Yeah, and he had it on deep, so I'm going to put it on flat. There we go. And he's got it on the 8 ohms. Okay, so I'm going to put this guy on the stand, and like I said, guys, don't expect anything too impressive. I can't hide behind my volumes or my effects. I'm just playing around, but yeah, kind of. But anyway, so yeah, let me get this thing on the stand. You get this kind of just run around here. I like it. That's the room that I have to work with. We're putting it on the stand now, and hopefully it won't slip. Okay. It's about right there. Kind of pointing at that, not me. Hopefully for better sound. All right. And here we go. Boom. Get ready because Rue's probably going to haul butt. Let me take my long sleeve shirt off. It got hot in here. All these lights. Alright. The old black Strat. I didn't use a tuner or anything yet. Like that. My battery died, so I got to go get one of them old alarm batteries out. Get that going. But anyway, guys, here we go. Starting the bridge. Got some tremolo going. Let me turn that off first. Oh, I don't have much room to work around here. Tremolo down, so everything else is almost at 50 except for gain. So reverb at 50. You know, I'll turn the reverb all the way off. And this is going to be extremely dry. We're at about 40 on the volume. And 10 on my guitar in the bridge. I'm like medium picking here, guys. Going to my little cool position here, second position. Some harmonics. Still in the bridge position. I'm on 10 on both of my middle, fourth position, Okay, pretty cool. Alright, so that's that. Move my little chair over a little bit more this way so I ain't gotta keep getting up so much. There's like these wooden 1960s chair that I'm playing in, so I knock the guitar too easily. I have to be careful. Alright, so let's bring up some reverb up to about 50 or so. Well, you can hear these ceramic pickups in this Mexican guitar. So there you go, you can hear that reverb. Now let's crank it. Oh, it's going to be way too much, but... Okay, turn that down. I'm gonna leave it about 30%, guys. We're gonna mess with the tremolo now. All right, bring the treble up a little bit more and the bass down a little bit. Tremolo sounds nice. It's a real nice tremolo. Totally cool, guys. A little bit more tremolo. It basically speeds up. It doesn't give you depth, okay? So... Okay, now we're going to start messing with some gain, guys. Okay, well, I can bring the tremolo all the way up. Show you that, too. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to bring the volume down a little bit. I'm going to leave the bass and all that where it's at. Turn the tremolo off. And we're going to mess with some gain. I'm going to leave the reverb on because I don't like dry too much. Some people do, but... So, just up a little bit of gain now. A little bit of volume. Now this is what's cool about this thing, right? Play like... I'm going to turn mine down to 7 on the guitar, right? Put it in the bridge. Now I'm going to turn it up to 10. Okay, now we're in the neck, a little bit more power there. Oh, there it is. You hear that thump, that pick attack, that... Now the bridge. Okay, a little more, less volume, a little more gain. We're going to gain up to about 50. Back to the neck. Alright, bring the volume down a little bit more. We're going to bring that gain up. And some volume. Here we go. All the gain, a little more volume. Ooh. Pretty cool. There we go, guys. That's it. That's about it. That's about it. Now I can go to the deep. Let me try that deep for you real quick. See if you notice the difference. Alright, we'll try deep.